Greetings comrades, Soviet Gaming here. Today we are taking a look at the new event in AFK Arena, the Chasmic Altar. I'll explain how event works and we will talk about the best team combinations for the Devourer, for the... what is his name? I think it's the Gouldos. So yeah, I'll show the teams that will work the best for you, and keep in mind that for this guy you can't use intelligence heroes, so we miss out a lot of opportunities. Alright, so first things first, let's talk about the event. Basically, this is pretty simple so far. You have the boss over here, the Devourer. The more damage you do, the higher your ranking is, just like in the Twisted Realm. The better rewards you will get. The daily top 10 players who will deal the most damage will get the super cool title Pioneer and limited time medal. Most of us won't get that, let's be honest. Well, basically everything else there is more for your bragging rights, and we care about the stuff that we can use for the progression. So what do we do here? We gotta fight this boss. This is the boss from Abyssal Expedition. The skills are the same, so if you take a look at those, they match the one in the Abyssal Expedition. The only difference, you don't have the relics here, so you have your own heroes. And as far as I understand, yeah, it's material ratings here, I think, because all the heroes have the same level and power and that kind of stuff. Yep, normal martial ratings. So we will have to use that. As you can see, the rewards here are gold, XP, dust, and some scrolls. I think there won't be significant difference between the tiers, because even if you are at the higher tier, you will get a little bit more of that stuff, so it's not that crazy. The important thing though about this fight is when the all server damage, there we go, all server damage will exceed some amount. Right now it's 5%. At 20%, the Corrupted Altar will go down and the campaign stages will be easier. So it will be time for us to push like crazy after that, because that's how it will work from now on, I guess. So the second altar will go down and make the campaign stage even easier after 40%, then there is 60, 80 and 100% stage. So that's how it is. In the event description it says that it's across all servers, so it's pretty cool. This is like all community effort, and the HP of the boss will be determined by the number of active players across all servers. And the debuff the enemies will have, the how easier the campaign level will be, is based, where is it? There we go. Campaign stage enemies levels can be reduced according to how many players have completed it. The more players which have completed a certain stage will further reduce its difficulty. So the earlier levels of the campaign will be easier, and the further away they are, the harder they will be. So it will be scaling, and it will help the newer players to progress further into the campaign and get more reward. That's really cool in my opinion. You can have 5 attempts per day, and each attempt will consist of 2 fights, so you'll have to have 2 teams fighting the boss. Since the mages in this event are really weak, they have 80% lower damage, you would like to avoid them unless they are your buffers or support. So for our first team, the core is Sauros and Twins and this guy, forgot his name again, gosh, Mortas. So those guys will be the core of your team. You can add a Rowan for additional DPS and someone else for support. Right here I have Rain. She will help with the tentacles of the boss, and hopefully we'll be able to do a lot of damage. So let's place them like that. So the buff will be in the front and our Sauros will get the energy. For the second team, we will use mostly Graveborn team, so Bugden will be here with summoning a lot of minions, Diamond at the top, and some other guys around here. This is like the team that did most damage on our server currently, so let's test it out and see how much damage we will do. Number of mercenaries must not exceed the maximum limit. Oh yeah, you can't use mercenaries in this mode, so you have to use your own heroes. So let's go and give it a try and see how it will go. Battle 1, our core team that's supposed to do most damage. So over here we're hoping that Sauros will do a lot of damage and destroy the enemy completely. The problem is the tentacles and the madness can turn it upside down. Let's make it times 4 so it will be faster and see how it works. So far it's working pretty good, I think, so we are doing quite a lot of damage, and the good thing about this boss is that he doesn't have enrage. The only enrage you have is the insanity stacks on your heroes, and that's actually quite a lot. So yeah, the first team the team with the Saurus will be your main damage team usually, because Saurus is just OP against this guy and he's like the best option you have. As you can see here, our damage output is going really well. We still have only 2 to 3 stacks of insanity on each of our guys. And we need 5 as far as I remember to make them go nuts. Okay, we are out of time. Second team is in. So let's see how those guys will do. Oh my god, they're dying so fast. They are way too weak. Yeah, we'll have to do a different second team because those guys can't handle it. Wukong died instantly, so we'd better replace them with someone that we have. That's the problem with this boss. On the test account, at least on the test account, you can't have that fantastic perfect team because you don't have that high amount of heroes. Because they all dying here, as you can see. So we will have to substitute some heroes with something better. Anyway, even with that, we managed to reach gold 1. It's not that bad. We are almost at the diamond. Yeah, we'll have to adjust the second team and it will be better. So right, our first team did a pretty good job in my opinion. Let's change the second team around because those guys did nothing good. I think I'll just add the guys over here who are good enough, who are, you know, not mages, and see how it will go. So we will have to remove those guys, and we need some sustenance here so they won't die that easily. Maybe I'll make something like this. It looks weird, it looks worse than before, but we will try it. So let's give it another try and see how it will go. Yeah, I'll skip the first fight for you so you won't have to go through it again and again. Okay, Battle 2, our new team. Let's see how they will work. Yeah, I think we missed some healing here. So our guys are taking way too much damage. We need some support here, someone who will heal them. Although they are already at 25 million damage, so it's already pretty good. I think it's not way better than before, but we are doing some results here, and no one is dying. No one is dying yet. That's really good. We are at 50 million. Some of our guys are dead, and Tandra is going crazy, and we are done. So we managed to increase our damage by quite a lot. Let's take a look. Yeah, we managed to get it higher by 100 million. Let's take a look at the stats and see who did the most damage. So in our first team, obviously, the leader was Saurus, he did most of the damage. And in our second team, it was split evenly. I think we will replay the second fight again, but this time we will include someone who will give us additional energy buff. And maybe in the first team, I want to replace Rain with someone who will buff us way better there. Let's give it a try and see how it will go. So right guys, after some testing, I figured out that like the damage of your first team, for example, can vary a lot based on range. So your Saurus can do 260 million, or he can do in the same team composition 220. So it's 50 million right here. It's like 25% difference. So if you want to get the highest results, get the good team. Figure out that it works for you and replay it a few times. It can be a little bit different. For the second team, for me right now on this account, the best thing that works are Cassas and Maulers for the support, for the life leech, and they did most of the damage. They did about 50 million and everything else was kind of bad. They were dying. So that's how I managed to get like close to diamond score. If we talk about the leaderboards and the best teams, over here we can see that first team for the top guy was almost the same, although the Rain here, I'm not sure. Yeah, she have 1 4-inch already, so she's way better. Moreover, those guys have Telin, so this is the first team, and it works like the best. Let's take a look how it will go. Like, MVP battle here. MVP, guys. Alright, yeah, the Telin helps a lot with the healing, and she does way more damage than any other healer. And yeah, Rain with her ultimate is way better right now. And as you can see here, by the 1 minute mark, they already surpassed 200 million damage straight away. Oh my god, that is crazy. Alright, so this is one option here. Rain with 1 4-incher bonus and those guys. So this works really well. As you can see here, the damage output is already way better than I ever managed to do. Damn, twin animation is so slow, it's taking so long. But yeah, already over 1 billion damage here. And Insanity still didn't consume him totally, so that's really cool. There is a high amount of luck here, obviously, but it's still pretty fantastic if you compare it with other players. Now for the second team, this guy mostly used Graveborn, so it's Bugden, Wukong, Diamond, our Brutus, our Mauler guy, and Undead thingy. My god, I don't remember the names. And let's take a look how this fight went for this guy. I wonder how much damage he managed to do in the second fight. Yeah, over here they get the health mostly from, I don't know, Life Leech maybe. But yeah, they don't seem like they're losing too much health, so they're okay. Wukong usually splits himself, so he doesn't care about the damage. Most heroes here have Life Leech or some sort of healing, so they don't have issues with healing here, and they managed to do that crazy amount of damage. If you want to take a look at other teams, the first team is more or less the same everywhere. The second can be a little bit different, but not in this case, it's the same. In the third team we have change in the main team. They have Rowan here just like I did, and in the second team they used who's that? Yeah, they used Silas here for the healing and the Gradual for additional damage. Fourth team is kinda interesting though. For the main team, they used a little bit different team setup. It was pretty cool, interesting decision. For the second team, they used Arthur here and like different heroes, as you can see here. It's really interesting. Mainly Mauler team here. Like there are two Maulers basically. Wurg did fantastic job and Athalia did insane job because of your bonuses of the furniture, I guess. I mean, because of your bleed damage. And yeah, usually all the teams are more or less the same. Right now it's really early to say which team will be the best, but in my opinion it's not really necessary because you will end up doing enough damage anyway. Our guys did 5%, like 6% damage in the first day, so over the course of few days it will be okay, and the totems will go down and we can progress the campaign better and easier. I wonder how long Devourer will be with us. In my opinion it will be for the duration of Abyssal Expedition, but I'm not entirely sure about that. Let me know your opinion in the comments. While you're going there, don't forget to leave a like to this video, share it with your friends and guildies, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Hit that bell button so you won't miss any new videos. You can also check the pinned comment and the video description for the links. We have fantastic Discord, I would like to see you there, and there are more playlists of AFK Arena, and also my social media. That is pretty cool to see as well. So yeah, that's all we have about the Chasmic Altar. Thank you for watching, guys. Soviet out. До свидания.